Look at me when you answer, Nadine.
Do I have to?
Well, you don't have to, but if you need a focal point.
I'm just joking.
What's it like to bring life, to bring life?
The song I'm performing today is called HerStory. And HerStory is a play on words. It's a difference between his story, which is history. I guess because we're living in a man's world, as they say. It's a nice way for me to be able to tell the stories of females who have had impact. Just like I'm a musician, and so someone I look up to is Rosetta Tharpe, who was one of the best guitarists for her time. Elvis came about and was surrounded by her influence, and then he became the star. And that's often what happens with a lot of women. They're kind of like the background, making everything turn. And so in this song, I wanted to kind of address that subject and say, you know what, we've been here. The chorus of the song goes, what's it like to bring life? Because that's what women are for, they bring life. So you're here because of a woman. I just wanted to appreciate it. My mum's like my biggest inspiration, to be honest. She's a fighter. She's someone who is loving, caring, but at the same time, she's a determined woman, and she's always been like that. That's who I look up to, and hopefully I do justice in making her legacy live. My songwriting inspirations change all the time. I love Jill Scott. I love Erykah Badu. I love, more recently, Anderson .Paak. I like him because he's a drummer, and I'm a drummer as well. His music isn't, big biff baff drums. His drums are very intricate. If you listen to the sounds of his drums, you hear, because I'm a drummer, right? So I want to hear. When I'm writing music, the struggles I have are saying things that mean something. And it doesn't always have to be positive. Sometimes, like in one of my other songs, Unfinished, it was literally about the fact that my dad wasn't there when I was growing up. When I do have struggles, it's about how do I get that across without sounding a cliche. I don't want to sound like I'm battering anyone or anything like that. I just want to tell my story. That's the struggle I have, making my story relevant and also palatable, and not trying to get anyone jumping on the bandwagon of hating anyone. This is what I went through, and I want to learn from it and be better by it. What does music mean to me? Music means that I get to tell my story. Music, to me, describes the fact that this quiet little girl who was shy, nervous, didn't know what to say, wasn't sure what she said made sense half the time because I was scared, has actually had an avenue to be able to express what I'm feeling and eventually make sense. So my music has literally made me make sense. I haven't actually asked anyone from the beginning to the end if I make sense to them. And sometimes I probably don't, but I love the fact that for me, I found myself in music. I've been able to explore myself in my music. And the truth is, I'm not really bothered whether anybody buys my music or not. I'd love them to, but it's a thing where I've actually had my own therapy through myself and the things that have surrounded me. So I'm just grateful to music for being able to make me who I am today.